Alright, so I am going to be doing a Mythic Plus today, guys. I'm going to be running an Arcway, so we're going to see how I handle going through it. The one that we'll be doing today is in Arcway 15. Oh, looks like I'm getting sharded. Alright, perfect. So, the talents I'm going to be running in this Arcway is just Riot, Contagion, Phantom, Supremacy, Conduit, just because it works out for me. I actually haven't done a Mythic Plus yet on this patch because I've been kind of just not playing the game very much until Tuesday when the game will be a game again. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to talk too much through this, so I wouldn't worry too much about like the little things. Like I'm not going to be going into this with any goal in mind. I'll try to talk through the stuff I do, but if I miss something, just ask in the comments and I'll get to it right away. I'm going to run Mastery because I have a shitload of haste and I don't have haste food, so luckily I had a lot of gear that kind of made it work out. So I'm actually, you know what, I'm actually just gonna run it. So first thing I'm gonna do, summon my Infernal. We're gonna try to reset here, so we're gonna kill these two and then we're gonna get the hell out of here. So run out. Waiting for everyone else to be out. Take a sip of my drink. And then everyone's out. Everyone run back in. Look at that. Magic. Probably shouldn't run Burning, or should not have run Burning Rush on this, but you know. Hindsight. Once again, haven't been playing very much, so I'll plead ignorance. That hurt a lot.
Aw, crap.
So you see I'm running Writhe, so I'm kind of just trying to keep up all my dots on everything.
Crap.
Once again, we're just going to reset. See, this is what the Burning Rush is for. It all came into play. But I'm actually just going to swap it really quick while it's loading up. I'm in combat, eh? There we go. And just like that, I was back to being tanky. Alright, so I think we have Demon Way. Perfect. So I think for this first pull, like, honestly for this week, just because of how awful the affixes are, we're just going to be like, taking our time with it. Because it's like, I think it's bursting quaking, and like, from what I've heard, Because once again, this is the first dungeon I've done all week, so it's like I'm not going into this with any expectations or whatever, knowing anything about it. Just going in. It's kind of what I do. I'm not a very good mythic plusser. I don't push high keys, I just push for a gear. So, I've been doing a lot of baselines, and now with the mythic plus changes, I'll probably end up doing a lot more in Tomb, just because of how it's like structured. So, you guys might be able to see me doing a little bit harder content for once when it comes to dungeons. Pretty soon. For this, you want to kind of just kill this Chaos Bringer as soon as possible, like, because these guys are going to do most of these annoying casts. And then past that, it's honestly just cruise control. It's a pretty easy dungeon past that.
Crap.
The demon area is kind of like the worst one, along with spiders, but without them it's not, whatever. So we jump down here, resummon your Infernal so it doesn't aggro the other pack. He shouldn't anyways, but because I'm like immediately in combat, sometimes it like makes his fire bullshit. And we do not want that.
Crap.
Oh, wait for these guys. Tank has been one shot pretty instantly. So you saw there, I was scared of our group all dying and wiping, so I ended up just giving it a stun with my Infernal. I think we're going to be in a little bit of trouble here, so I'll just try to kill the small shit. Yeah, it looks like we may have had some issues. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have saved my stun, but at the same time, I think we made a couple of errors as a group, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Probably could have gone a little smoother, but you know, probably should have used my Mortal Coil on one of them. Because I'm next level, I'm actually going to leave my gateway back here just so they can take it and get here faster. Whoa there, buddy. That's interesting. Alrighty then. It looks like I'm going to die here, so that's fun. And it looks like... Oh, they're fighting a ghost. This is unfortunate because I'm going to die. Let's see if I can just LOS this. Shit. That was unfortunate timing on the ghost. I didn't even see it. I just walked past. In this dungeon, I don't really care about ghosts because you can range them, and also they just, if you just round this corner, they just sit there and does nothing. So, not a big deal though. It's a bit of a mess going into this so far, but once. Oh, I'm also pugging, by the way. So if any of you guys are wondering if like this is in any way planned, no. Like I would not usually run with these scripts. Also, standing and stuff is fine if you're a Vault or Warlock like me and just heal through it. Move away from them. Cast right after. The dream. Easy peasy. No, another ghost. If you're wondering why I'm not using my Doom Guard on these, the Infernal does a lot more damage on multi-target, and honestly I'm just lazy, so I just don't change it out. Like, it's probably better for me to be using the Doom Guard right now, but like, then I'd have to resummon it, you know what I mean? And that's just it's too much work in a video game to have to resummon your pet all the time. I'm a simple man, you know? And now we have to kill this monstrosity. So for this person, she just has a disgusting Bladestorm. So just stay in Africa, and it'll never happen. I'm not using my Phantom Singularity enough. I keep forgetting it even exists. Still getting used to the new patch. It'll be like easier later. Like once I'm raiding, it'll be fine. It's just because of it just coming out. It's gonna cause me to be a little bit rusty on this stuff. Ooh, these stuns are nutty. I'm not even using mine. Focusing on that fatty damage. Like, that was like around a mil with Infernal and Writhe. This guy's insane. But yeah, this is a pretty easy run. We had quite a few deaths though, which is not a huge deal. I think we'll actually still be fine, but honestly, if it was anything but bursting, this would be free because
crap.
I can just AoE these things down pretty easily. And also, I'm not sure if fortified buffs their damage, but or the bursting damage, but it's pretty annoying.
Crap.
Yeah, like I'm in the middle of them all. The Il'gynoth flashbacks. The wipes. Yeah, so they were telling me to banish this mob, but the issue with that is if you walk past the banished mob, it puts you into combat anyways, so don't get fooled by that. You're basically screwed anyways. So just don't bother.
Crap.
Once again, just make sure you're splitting your UAs effectively. You don't want to be like losing them or like not stacking them because, at least for me, I'm using the legendary belt, and also because you just have so many shards with Writhe, and you don't really lose anything by holding onto them. So I offered to banish this ad, but I don't think we'll need to do it.
Crap.
I think, yeah, this is gonna be easy. We're heroing this mob, by the way, because it's on the fortified with these affixes. Like, these guys actually just Shrek you. And the bosses are pretty easy, so. Now this guy, he's literally just gonna sit here and like hit us in the face while we just do nothing about it. Because like, there's just nothing you can really do. For this guy, make sure there's not a pillar behind you, because he does this like knockback shit, and if you get knocked into that, it like immediately brings up the pillar. So just try to like maintain a safe distance around there. And if you're like me, Oh yeah, just dot these up. I just put agonies on these because I don't really do very much cleave. So, and I'm not going to focus on them at all. But I do want the Wrath of Consumption.
Aw, crap.
Dang, man. These pillars are just, they're going nuts on me. Probably tank it, but it's fine. Once again, forgot that I have that. Oh yeah, move out of these, unless you like tanking the floor. Alright, so I'm just gonna position myself like that. Remember, always just make sure you're in a nice safe spot, because like I didn't want to get knocked back into purple, I didn't want to get knocked back into the pillars. Oh no. Oh, thank God he went all over there. Oh, it looks like we had one death. Not a big deal. So that's pretty much the hard part of the instance, in my opinion. I know a lot of people think that it's like this, and then the spiders are pretty fucking hard too. But honestly, outside of those, like this is pretty much where we start to do really really well. You'll generally know if a keystone's going to be fine if you like get through this first part and you have like a decent amount of time left. We're actually looking pretty good right now, so we in a Gucci spot. Oh wow. Looks like we had a bit of an issue. Fortified was nutty. My review of this week's affixes is that they're pretty shit. It seems like I'm just dying way easier. These things do more damage. Although I guess these things got scaled up to a 19 for some reason. So these 15s are actually pretty brutal. We're all gonna die. Alright, I'm just not gonna eat. Quaking is by far the most annoying. Wonderful.
Aw, crap.
Oh yeah, look at me doing no damage. That's the dream. Nice healthy spread. Once again, we're okay on time. So this sucks because I'm actually just not going to do any damage to these. Because if I do too much damage, they're all going to blow up and our bursting's just going to destroy us. So I found my damage reduction. I wasn't sure if we could heal up through it. Okay, so once again, just gonna dot everything at once, and then I'm done. That's it. No more. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to over crush it. Sure, I might get flamed for not doing damage, but like honestly, like the bursting stacks will just go to control if I'm AoE. So you see how my it just chained all 4 of them? That's exactly why I'm being careful. Mismanaged there. Wasn't really paying attention, unfortunately. Oh yeah, as an aside, I'm not doing nearly as well as I could be right now. I'm
crap.
kind of just trying to get it done. And also this is my first time doing the commentary during it. We're gonna double stack, not a big deal. This is more of like an easy kind of chill dungeon. I don't really get, I know a lot of people get pretty mad when they don't do well in these. I'm not really, I'll be honest, I don't really care too much about them. My version of what the game is more based on rating. So like if I'm rating, it's a lot easier for me to enjoy it and try to get into it. This on the other hand is more of like a for fun. This is okay. An okay experience. I'm just gonna sit here and seed. I have no idea what the best is, but we're just gonna do this. Shadowlocked myself. The old ignore mechanics. Didn't work out. This should be pretty easy. Honestly, like you're looking at the time right now, and it probably looks like we're having a really tough time, and that's because we are. This sucks. I hope they never put these affixes together ever again. I'll put it that way. Beautiful. Let me do now.
Crap.
DPS almost immediately dies. If you really wanted to go try hard, you could probably just like pod and everything on pulp. Not really too interested in doing that though. You'll notice the DPS going up for us. We're not really big on pull, so once again, in High Mythic Plus we're like super solid just because like you can kind of just chill. Just gonna chill, tap. Pretty close to dying here. Burning Rush is probably what I should have brought in here. Just cause like, in all honesty, this ain't working out too tightly for me. Having a lot of issues with these webs, and it's starting to make me think that it might have been better, but at the same time it's like the survivability. I'm actually just gonna DPS through this. So right now we're a little bit worried about the trash. Honestly, this place would be so easy if I was able to actually use my kit, but honestly, this week is pretty bad for Affliction, just because of how our damage is kind of super based on AoE. But once again, this is kind of just for completion. I just want my chest on Tuesday. Then after this, I'll probably run all the old raids. Ooh, standing in melee. Not the best idea against those ads. Good job, me. Fun, 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 fun. It's gonna sit here and spam, mindlessly, of course. My tab key is working excellently, don't you guys worry. Go. All of this belongs to me. No! No! Yay. This is the dream. Stuff's pretty easy. These guys, I'm gonna save my stun for if we have issues with it. I used mine preemptively there, but I think the red ended up getting it. I'm getting tired. I'm not talking, barely awake. It's very late for me. I know there's only one more boss left, but I'm honestly not very optimistic about finishing this on time because we have to clear 2 rooms and we have to kill the last guy, so we'll kind of see if that works out. Once, like, it's a pug, so I might just catch up. I might do some guild runs tomorrow, get some cleaner pushes, but honestly this isn't even that bad. I don't even feel comfortable killing those off. I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, like, I didn't do like anything, I still did top. The power of Affliction. Oh yeah, you can LOS that cast, eh? When she's doing her torment around the corner, you can just keep going in and out, and you will never take damage from any of it. It's pretty nice. Alright, so our tank has made the executive decision of just killing everything out, which is not a big deal. Not stacking makes kind of sense on this week, because, you know,
Crap.
bursting and all that. So we'll see. Don't know if we need this, but I don't know. I remember how the percentages work here.
Crap.
Oh my god, I'm letting way too many dots drop. I'm a tired man. It shouldn't be too bad right here. Debating on whether or not I should use PS on the trash. I'm going to. I should lock myself again. There. So we have 4% more on our bar, so we'll probably go in, kill a pack of the little guys, and then screw off. I thought I would cancel that in time. My bad. It's a very maybe run on whether or not we finish on time, but the majority of what we have left is bosses, so it might actually be fine. Just gonna run around in circles. Yeah. So I'm not sure which pack we're gonna pick up. Yeah, let's kill this one. Come on, boy. There we go. Tops all that out. Look at that, just mindlessly. We've decided to pull them up the stairs. Who knows why? We don't ask questions, we just accept it. That's a bad stack. I'm saving shards for the boss right now.
Crap.
Alright, here we go. So, what happened there was a classic case of people all dying to mechanics. What I always do on those two bombs is I just find a nook, or I just go against the wall and then get hit by like both of the rings pushing me back and then run through it. But, 'tis okay. So, this one didn't go so well. But, in general, it went like, you know, like the concepts are still there. We had a couple deaths that were extremely unnecessary. I also made a bunch of mistakes. I probably could have kept myself alive through a lot of these things. But, you know, what are you gonna do?
Crap.
We're moving very far. Alright, you don't want me casting. I see. So the one annoying thing as an Affliction Warlock on this boss, I've had a couple people tell me that they forgot while they're doing it.
Crap.
But your pet is like super slow in comparison to like you when you're in this phase. So like you're probably gonna have to resummon him. These guys don't realize that we have a guy behind us. Banish is about to run out, so I'm gonna go turn back on it. So that was pretty bad. It's pretty trash. The run was pretty bad, but it was also late and everyone was doing it super tired, so I'll let it slide. You know what? I got my 15. I got this pretty bad cape. So, you win some, you lose some. Anyways, that was a short little Mythic Plus commentary. If anybody has anything they want to ask or whatever, keeping a cool head while you're going through these is something that is, in my opinion, a very good thing. We depleted this, but at least we got it done. So, hopefully you guys learned something, or maybe you guys learned how to keep your cool and just go with it. So, thanks guys for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.